More than 130 million books have been published in the history of the world. Welcome back to All in 5 Minutes, and in this video I'll tell you more about these works we all enjoy reading. A book is a medium for recording information in the form of words or images, usually made up of many pages linked together and protected by a cover. Books have a long history, and as long as there has been writing, books have existed in some form. Throughout history, many materials have been used for books. In the 3rd millennium BC, clay tablets were used to write down information in Mesopotamia. Later, wax tablets were developed by Romans and Greeks, and they were made of wood and covered with a layer of wax. The first use of paper-like materials dates back to circa 2400 BC, when papyrus was invented in Egypt. Papyrus is a thick material made by weaving the stems of the papyrus plant and flattening them out. Around 500 BC, parchment became the main writing material because it was easier to come by. It was mainly made of calfskin, sheepskin, or goatskin. Paper was invented in China around the 1st century AD, and in year 868 the first book was printed on paper using a block of wood with characters carved into it. In 1455, the Gutenberg Bible was the first book printed in Europe using movable metal type, and it plays a key role in the future availability and popularity of books. As technology advances, we can see a rise in the popularity of electronic books and audiobooks. However, printed books have been resilient and are still popular. Physical book sales still make up more than 80% of total book sales. The book production process takes time, and it consists of multiple steps. First, the editor reviews the book for any errors and gives suggestions on what should be changed. Once the author and the editor have agreed on the final text, it goes to the design phase. Once the design is finalized, a sample book is printed so all parties can make sure it fits their expectations. After any necessary changes are made, the final stages of the production are started. The book is prepared for manufacturing, it is printed and bound. The first books are usually given to the author, editor, agent, and the media. The books are then stored in the publisher's warehouse, from where they are distributed across the stores. The literature genre refers to the content of the book. The 4 main genres of literature are fiction, non-fiction, poetry, and drama. Fiction is one of the most popular genres of literature. It describes made-up characters and imaginary events. Subgenres of fiction include fantasy, crime, science fiction, and horror, and some of the most popular fiction books are Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone and The Great Gatsby. Non-fiction describes real characters and events that have actually happened. Biography, memoir, and expository are a few of the subgenres. Well-known non-fiction books are A Brief History of Time and How to Win Friends and Influence People. Poetry is a literary genre where words are usually arranged in a certain pattern and often create rhymed verses. Some poetry types are free verse, sonnet, and haiku. Well-known poetry books include How the Grinch Stole Christmas and The Raven and other poems. Drama is a genre whose works are created for a stage performance. The main forms of drama are comedy, tragedy, tragicomedy, and melodrama. Famous drama books are Hamlet, Death of a Salesman, and Romeo and Juliet. Reading can help us relax after a busy day and forget about everyday worries. However, books have various other benefits too. Reading stimulates your brain and cognitive functions, and it helps to keep your mind sharp. Reading books also increases your vocabulary, improves your memory, and expands your knowledge. It helps you to better express your opinion in both speaking and writing. Reading helps to prevent age-related cognitive decline, reduces stress levels, and helps with depression. Reading can also prepare you for a good night's sleep, but make sure you read a book rather than a device that is emitting light. What is your favorite book? Make sure to leave it in the comments below. There is still a lot to learn about books. You can find out more about them from the playlist on your screen or in the description. If you would like to learn about something else in 5 minutes, you can follow this video YouTube suggests specifically for you. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.